Hi there, good morning. Happy Saturday. Welcome to Sunnyside Journals. Oh, don't hide the LS. Welcome to 30 minutes of my day. Got a little work to do. I realized yesterday I said, oh, I did something cool. I got to show you what I did. And then I didn't show you. So hold on, let's get this stuff out of the way. Oh, wait, I downloaded a new timer app. Let's see how it goes. So there we go. I don't know what it's going to sound like when it goes off. It could scare the living daylights out of me. We'll see. That'll be fun if it happens, right? So we'll see. Oh, the thing that's cool. So here on my desk, and jiggling things, I found that once in a while, I just want to know approximately the length of something. And unlike some crafters online, I really don't like working on grid mats. I'd rather just work right on my grungy old desk. So something I did though, I'm going to tilt the camera. Whoa. I cut, let's go down to there. I cut a piece of measuring tape off to 12 inches and I just taped it to the edge of my desk. And that way, if I quickly want to know if something is, look at that, it's about 4 5/8, then I've got a measurer right here and handy and good to go. All right, I'm going to turn this back. I'm going to pause for a second and get myself seated and comfortable. Okay, so I wanted to make a few little tags, not too many, but a few. I have some tuck spots. Oh rats, the threads, the tripod is on the threads for Juliet's ties, so if you jiggle a bit, I apologize. There we go. So I have some tuck spots. I'd like to put a few little things in. Oh, here I worked on Bill yesterday off camera. So there he is in all his Shakespearean glory, and that was just the natural back. This blue around the edge here was one of the original end papers out of the book, so I put him on it. So that's why it's a little bit wobbly. I'm okay with that. I think it gives a character. The back is already blank and yellowed just from age doing that. For now, I've put it here. I'm not sure if that's where he will stay. Oh, I had a little bit more from that page, so I made a tuck spot here. So for now, I've got a little guest check in there. I don't know if that's going to stay. I think I want to put something on there, maybe a little Victorian cute thing. I did do a library pocket, and I aged it with ink, and I put a sunshine on it. I love those old sunshines. And then I did up a aged library card. I used my manual typewriter and filled it in, and it's good to go. So it actually can be a little journaling spot. So I've done that. Now, there was 2 end papers, and I should show you what I did with the other one. The other one was in a little better condition. So it is over here, and I made it into a little flip out. And on this side, hold on this side, it is a tuck spot. So I like how that turned out. So that's an original end paper. I like when things can go back in, which of course means I'm going to enjoy this. This is the original contents page from the book. There was a blank extra page, of course. There's usually a couple at the beginning and a couple at the end of books. So I just glued these together to give it a little bit of strength, but not bulk it too much. So I'm going to make a tag. I got these a while back. It's bridge tally, you know, for when ladies would have their bridge luncheon or, you know. So, but I want to make it into just a little, to write a note inside or a little journaling spot. So I'm going to play with that today. I thought I would just simply ink up a couple of Rolodex cards, but not necessarily play with them. And I want to play with a bingo card. So let's see how far we can get. I still have a few little pieces of the marbled end paper. I'm not sure whether it'll get used or not. So we'll see. I should show you what I did. Maybe I should stand up for this so that I can make sure that it's not blurry and that you can see. Oh, and there's something I need. So I wanted to put something inside the little locket. Remember, I got 25 of these last week. Hold on. There it is. Cute little tiny locket. It's smaller than a dime. So cute. And I wanted something to put inside. It's actually pretty tricky to find little pictures that are that small. But I have a book. There we go. Let's see. That's better. I have a book on the life of Queen Victoria, and it had this in it. Come on, there we go. And it's sort of a visual family tree that somebody did. And these are all Victoria and Albert's children. And then it's got pictures of their children, so her grandchildren. So, and they were just the right size. So I cut out two. I forget who they are, and there's no name on this. But they were the perfect size. Oh, here we go. Come on, come on. It's not going to do it. Anyhow, they were the perfect size. So I used glossy accents to glue them inside. And then I thought, oh, that might look beautiful, like a little portrait. So I put a little dot of glossy accents on the top as well. So that is, I like how that turned out. Maybe I should pin that in before I lose it somewhere on my desk here, because you know that's most likely what would happen, knowing me. Okay, where do I want to put it? Let's put it here. And I want it to sort of stick out the bottom a little bit. There. Pin. There we go. I like that. So that's good. Victoria and Albert's grandchildren are tucked in there safely. So that certainly makes for an all-sortsy kind of thing. And then I'm going to keep this with, since these are all the perfect size, all these tiny little faces, I'm going to keep them where I keep the little lockets. The rest of them, I got 24 left, so I'm going to keep them with it so that next time I want to use one, I know where that is. All right, so today I want to, I put it in the book? No, it's there. All right, I want to work on this bingo card. It's a little bit shiny, a little glossy. I'm just going to go over it a little bit. Take a little bit, especially on the edges. Powder off. Brush. And Mod Podge. And Pringles lid. There we go. Well, I'm already digging this this timer. I can see more clearly how much time. I mean, I've got more time than that left, but it's nice to give myself a little bit of a, oh, I'm not going to do that yet, a little bit of a time limit because, well, here's a Kleenex or facial tissue that I got in Happy Meal. It's nice to give myself a limit. I'm looking for tape because I could just keep talking and talking and talking, and it's not even necessarily about anything important. There we go. There's usually 3 layers on the good quality ones. Well, where I am here on the beautiful North Shore of Lake Ontario, it's a sunny, crisp day outside. It's a very, very nice day. I went out and got our groceries for the weekend. Trying to see if there's an up or a down. I think that is what I want. Now, is it too busy? See, I think that's a little too busy. I may use pattern paper and then just use a little bit. I think that's what I'll do. It's lovely outside though, and I got groceries, so I don't have to go out. Oh, this was, someone sent me Happy Mail. There's some washi tape still stuck to it. Pattern paper makes terrific wrapping paper. Okay. Now I wonder if I should, I think I'd like a little bit of the pattern. I'm just gonna take some off. Hubby has to work this weekend, so I went and got groceries today so that I can send him with a lunch. Yes, he's very capable of making his own lunch. He's a very independent man, but you know what? I like to do it for him simply because it's sort of my little I love you, thank you for going to work on a weekend, you good guy. So I pack all his favorite treats and I send that off. It makes me feel better, and I know he's full. He's got snackies, especially if it's really, really busy. He wouldn't be able to run out and get anything. And he's diabetic, so he needs to have frequent smaller meals. It's better for him. So I don't know. I feel like it's my way of being supportive and showing love. So I did ask him, what would you like? And he put in a request for tuna sandwiches. So he's getting tuna sandwiches. There we go. Let's just put that there. And I don't mind if it's a little scrunched up. Yeah, I like that. So I'm just pushing the wrinkles to flatten them, but I'm not trying to smooth them out. I just want them flat so that they're not too bulky. So after I've had a little fun time here, I'm going to go down and make some tuna salad. He likes his tuna salad, and I must admit I like it this way too. He likes tuna, finely chopped, very mild onion, so just a sweet onion like a Vidalia, finely chopped celery, a spoonful, and this is really, really good in it, a spoonful of horseradish, and mayonnaise. And that is our favorite tuna salad, and we like the real deal. I like Hellmann's. It's just us. So that's what I'll be going to do. Now, I was looking through the book, and I don't have any flowers in this book yet. So I think at least this one is going to, I'm going to put some flowers on it, maybe from that the facial tissue that I just separated, or maybe from my file of fussy cuts. Not sure yet. You know what? There's one little corner that didn't get any, so I'm just going to patch a little on there. Like that. I will be doing a coating all over, but I may as well wait. I'm gonna let that dry and just do the whole thing. I don't like doing too many coats of Mod Podge because I find it can actually get flaky and cloudy, and I just don't like too much. So if I can hold off a little bit before I put like a final, then I'm happier. I'm just looking for an old sheet of plastic for my brush. And a rock. Ta-da! There we go. Better. So I've been listening to the news, and apparently there's going to be a humdinger of a winter storm go up the East Coast. So if you're watching from the East Coast, I'm thinking about you. We got dumped on last week, so my heart goes out to you. I've heard that some areas could be 2 feet of snow. My goodness. I'm just going to just put a little and hold down those corners. Sometimes Mod Podge still doesn't want to hang on, and we have ways of making it cooperate. All right, so I want to do the other side because I want this to be a journaling card. So I'm going to find myself some tea-dyed paper. I'm going to pause and go hunt so I don't waste too much time. Okay, so actually I like this better. It's just some old paper with lines on it. So I'm going to put it on the back. I'm simply going to use glue stick for this side. I used Mod Podge for the tissue because I like the transparency it gives. But for this side, I just need it to hold down. So glue stick is good. Anyhow, yeah, so the storm that they're calling for, I'm hoping that they're over-predicting. And they've done that to us before, that's for sure. They get us all worked up, and then we wake up the next morning and it's sort of, oh, that's it. Now I like that extra band, the white there. It's almost like where you can put a title. So I want that. So I'm going to put this up at the top. Lost my lid. Lost my lid. Oh, for Pete's sake, the lid's on there. It's gonna be one of those days, is it? Now, in my defense, it's a transparent lid. And my old Scotch brand glue sticks have a pure white lid, which I think is what my brain was looking for. Those are Target glue sticks. This is the new one that I've been using on Wishes and Weeds recommendations, and you know what? She's right. It's good glue. I'm trying to find out online who makes it, because usually store brand products, it's actually a name brand factory that makes the product and slaps the store brand label on it for them. So I've been wondering, who on earth makes this glue? Because it's good glue. Just getting as close as I can. Save that. Might use it somewhere else. All right, that's looking good. Let's see. Oh, a little stinker. Look at that. I hate glue mishaps. I'm probably going to be sewing these down, but it still bothers me. It makes me mad. All right, so I do feel like doing a Tim Holtzy people-y kind of thing. So I'm going to look for flowers. Oh, maybe an egg. Flowers. There's some flowers. Oh, there's some more flowers. Do I have any more people-y? Black and white people. I want. Oh, here's all the photos. All right. If I can't find anything inspirational in here. Oh, those are my great-grandparents. That's a copy. That is Jemima Spillett. That was my mother's grandmother. And over here, that's my grandfather, Ross Hodgins. There's Jemima's husband, John Hodgins. And that is Great Aunt Marge, Great Aunt Pearl, and Helen. Not that you needed to know all that, but it makes me happy, so there's that. You know what? I don't think these are the people that I want. Although those are kind of cute. Wonder what they're from. I guess I should just grab a bunch and take a look. Some of these are actually my own family photos. Like that's my mom and my aunt. It's my cousins. It's my brother, my cousins again. Twins in the family. I was certain to have twins. There's my aunt and my uncle on their wedding day. My dad in an outhouse. My brother. No. Oh, there's my brother on a pony. There's a restaurant down in Florida. Well, they're all over the place, but the one we like to go to down in Florida, Carabas, they've got a picture on the wall, framed black and white picture on the wall. It looks just like my brother on a pony. I love doing the pony pictures. Well, maybe that one. Sorry, Jemima, it's not your day to come out and play. Now, I do have other black and whites. I don't know why I don't have them all in one place. These ones, a lot of these are already all fussy cut to be like people. Well, those two ladies look lovely. Okay, that might be a better source. All right, so maybe a flower and a people and an egg. That's random, right? Because there's already numbers and letters in the background. Let's ink up. That's walnut. Come on. Is this a new one? Walnut stain. I'm just not seeing. I'm starting to wonder if this kind of brush for inking dries out your pads faster. I'm just wondering. Some of that's coming up. I don't mind. I'm going to just let that do that, and I'm just going to give it some good inking and give it some character. There we go. All right. Now, let's pick a flower. Let's see what we got here. Oh, well, I already like you. That tulip is very pretty. Oh, see, I like that red. But I don't like all the white in the background. Not for this, at least. Nope. Now, I find I can go over the white with ink. And I don't mind it so much. All right, let's reset this. Let's give it 20 minutes. I hope my microphone picked that up. That cracks me up. All right, let's put you away. All right, sorry, Tulip, it's not your turn today. All right, so you, I do want, I'm looking for my sheet of glass. See what I mean? I save masking tape that I've used because I like it when it's not so sticky. All right, let's just take a little bit out of some of these little windows. You know what? I have to thank you all. Thanks to you, we busted through the 2,500 subscriber. So thank you. That was really nice of you. Yeah, last week, it was a couple days ago. So that's exciting. I'm just taking a few out, and then I'm going to go over it with a bit of ink. It just gives a little variety when you can peek through and see the background. Let's take this one out here. Sometimes though, if it's so tiny, like that little vine, that little curly vine, you can get, or I can get a little too bold and it might just completely tear and say, no, you're not, that's not happening. So kind of have to pick your battles when you're cutting out the little windows. That's good. I find lately I'm more and more liking less and less of an edging around my fussy cuts. So now here's what I mean. You'll be able to see through there. But some of these I still find I'm not liking how thick it is. So I'm going to bring it in a little closer. That's a little thick there. Yeah, it's an awful lot of fun when my children and grandchildren get all excited when my YouTube channel reaches another little momentous achievement with all those subscribers. It's pretty amazing. Not what I expected when I first started. My very first few videos that I put up, I literally had my phone. I used thick elastic bands, you know, like the kind that are holding your broccoli floor stems together. I used some of those and attached my phone to a table leg that I took off of a table. I had a little side table and the legs, you could unscrew them off. And it was the perfect height that I needed. So I took, watch this, you're going to see how the flower colors and greens really aren't damaged that much, but all that white goes away. Anyhow, I strapped my phone to the table leg, and then I needed something heavy enough because I had to be able to hang it on an angle, to hang it, of course, over my desk and point it down. And I found a vase downstairs, an old big heavy pottery flower vase, and that held it quite well, but I still had to put a brick in it to give it a little more weight so that the table leg, so that the phone and the table leg wouldn't make the vase crash over. Do you know what I mean? And then I had to get it up a little higher because I needed a little bit more room to you know, get it to come in and out. You know what? I'm going to use my little brush. I like those flowers to stay pink, but I want that white to go away. So all the white is disappearing. I don't want the white. There. And I like that better. See what I mean? It still looks pink and green, but I will like it better when it goes on the bingo card. Now I want some of those edges really dark, just for character. So just whatever tips this can touch, I'm putting walnut stain. And you're probably thinking, why are you doing the whole thing, Catherine? That's too wide for the bingo card. Aha, you're right. I'm going to put, now I like that part of the pattern. I don't want to lose it. So I think what I will do is, yeah, I like that. There we go. There you go. Anyhow, yeah, so the video, I'm thinking while I'm working, the video had, was taped, the phone was taped to a table leg. But somehow you all managed to find me. I think it was mostly the first few, if you ever go back, is flip throughs, because I had a whole bunch of books. Initially, when I started making junk journals, I sold them mostly word of mouth. And I think when I exhausted my word of mouth sources, I thought, all right, what am I going to do? Because I want to keep making these books, but I can't just keep making them and, you know, putting them away on shelves in the house here. And there we go. I probably don't need that much glue, but oh well. Anyhow, so I started off doing the flip throughs for my Etsy listings. And then I got brave. Oh, I want a little bit of, guess what, ink. Just around that edge a bit. And then I got brave because I had a few favorite channels that I liked watching. And gave it a try. So 2,500 later, I'm happy. I mean, I think I would still do it anyways. I don't ever aspire to be one of those channels that has like 30,000. I think that would almost overwhelm me. I feel like I can handle how many there are of you because I love being able to answer your questions in the comments, and or at the very least, you know, click on the little heart to let you know I read it. And I know with big channels that have a lot of subscribers, it's just virtually impossible for those artists to acknowledge every single comment. It's just impossible. I want the edge a little darker, but not too dark. That's better. So far, so good. People. Don't tell me I'm going, oh, halfway through. Oh, she looks lovely. What about her in the corner? Oh, that's Mark Twain and his daughters. I like you. There's Beatrix. A cute face. Oh, I like you. you a little more. Put you that way. I think I want that white border off, and any that's still remaining, if I can't get my scissors close enough, guess what? I'm going to ink it. Right. I don't want that white. Goodbye, white. Plus, it hides the flaws. It's just, I don't know anyone who can cut a circle or an oval or a rounded edge freehand perfectly. There we go. Thank you. Now maybe some numbers. Might you cut numbers there? Maybe a little bit of lace. There's a little bit of lace. Which side is up? A little bit of lace. I like you. Oh, there's a little leaf. You know what? You can't see it. I think I just like you. Maybe I want that to stick out over the edge a little bit. Like that. Okay. Uh-oh, you're not in properly. Hope it's not plugged. Then I'm going to sew around the edge. Oh, that must be a relative of Laura Ingalls Wilder. I can see Laura and Dakota there. So that's a relation. She's looking very strong. But getting your picture taken back then was a very serious thing. Plus, they didn't always grin with their mouth open because often they didn't have many of their teeth left. Cute. Yeah, I think looking for my corner. This thing. So I know it's bingo card, but I want those corners off. Yeah, I like that better. All right, I'm going to go sew. So I'm going to pause and go sew. Okay, I am way over time, but I have sewn around the edge. Just going to push those little indents back back in, pardon me. I'm just going to give them a little ink because the parts that stick up, little volcano papers, are pure white because it's from the paper core. So just whatever residual ink is on the brush is usually enough to just cover up the white part that's sticking up. There, like that, because it's still got lines for writing on. Now I want to do something real quick. And this is that little trick from Barbara at 49 Dragonflies. When there's just one little area that you want a little bit shiny, clear nail polish. And I just want her a little bit shiny. So I'm just going to just do her. Make her almost like a little cameo on there. Put a lid on that before I forget and make a mess. So I never did use the tissue, this. Now I may still use it. Obviously I'm going to have to turn off the camera soon. I might use it in here. I may just put a tiny little bit on one side of one of these. I don't know yet. This is what I'll be doing all day. Well, actually right now I'm going to go and make some tuna salad sandwiches. So take care. Have a great rest of your day. We'll talk soon. And I'm crossing my fingers for not too much snow up that east coast. Whoa. Okay. Bye, guys. Oh, here. There we go. Bye.